Good morning, it's Jane, and I have some shout outs for you today. But I also wanted to let you know that I'm working on some new bags for Christmas season, and those will be coming out, I'm hoping Monday or Tuesday, but I will give you a shop update when that does happen. Now, these are going to be just totes. I'm not going to make any drawstrings out of these this time. Just chose not to. Didn't feel that they were necessary at the time. But, yeah. That is it for right now for as far as the shop goes. Alright, let's get into the shout-outs. We have Amy Coops Crochet. She is a UK-based crocheter who crochets amigurumi plushies. Her channel is mainly about crochet-based videos. She's pretty new to content creating, so bear with her as she finds her feet. She also does have an Etsy shop as well. Then there is Kelsey with Hey Y'all Creative. Her channel is about crocheting and crafting. Then there is Handmade by Emily Ann. This is Emily Ann. This is a mama made crochet plushies and loveys in the Florida Panhandle. She also goes and does a lot of craft markets, and she updates us about those. Then there is MJ Alleyway Crochet. Now, I could not find anything about her first name. I watched several videos. She doesn't introduce herself. There's nothing in the description that gives her name. So I'm going to assume that she just goes by MJ. But she does have some great content, so I hope you will check out her channel. Then we have Crochet by Bev. This is Let's Create Crochet. Now, I don't believe English is her native language. If I remember correctly, she does a lot of subtitles or shows you what she's doing mostly through her crochet. But she has some great tutorials there on her channel, so check her out. Then there is Seaside Handmade. And this is Lauren. This is her official crochet account. Feel free to like, share, and comment. She also has an Instagram as Lauren's Crochet Palace. Then there is Better by Best. This is Marina, and she is from Ontario. She is a 34-year-old wife and mother who loves crocheting. She is a bit of an introvert, so she's going to try her best to share her experiences with us all. So let's embark on this crochet journey together. Next we have Not Made. This is Rachel, and it is about crochet. Then there is Bert's Crafts Chats. This is Liberty. She has a lot of things that you're going to find that are around crochet, yarn, and craft related things. The next channel is Life on Yarn. This is Tina, and she has adventures in knitting and making, one day at a time. Then there is Marlene Knits. Of course, this is Marlene. She's taking us along on her knitting journey. Then there is Knits by AJ. This is Addie. She likes to talk about knitting, sewing, and general crafting nonsense. And she also does a little bit of crochet. Then there is Chuck Dillon. This is Chuck Dillon, and on the channel he does DIY and Prosper. So if you're into thrifting, crafting, DIY, and maintaining a semblance of mental well-being despite late-stage capitalism, then this is the channel for you. And I enjoy just the description. But it's a pretty good channel, so check it out. Then there is Wild X Dandy Crochets. This is Dandelion, and Wild X Dandy is her one-woman business. She created the channel in hopes of sharing her knowledge about crochet. Then there is So Craftful. So Craftful is Angie. It is a crochet-themed small business that she started to sell her cute crochet plushies. She makes videos that showcase behind the scenes of markets, artist alley, crochet tutorials, tips and tricks for starting a small business. Those of you that do have craft businesses or that kind of thing, don't overlook a lot of these channels that give small business advice, because you can actually turn a lot of that into your crochet business, your sewing business, those kind of things. So, yeah, keep that in mind. Then there is Jude Harper. Jude has Stranded Dye Works. Has some beautiful, beautiful items. So check Jude's channel out. Then there is Kendall, Lousy Llama Creations. Kendall is a 22-year-old college student who loves to crochet, share her creations and tutorials. Her channel is mostly for crochet tutorials that you're going to need for any of the Lousy Llama patterns, which are on Etsy. She also uploads a lot of shorts full of crochet jokes and showcases. So she also has videos mentioning kits, because she has crochet kits as well. These are beginner-friendly crochet kits that contain all the supplies that you need to learn crochet. So if you have any questions about any of her videos or crocheting in general, by all means, let her know, and she will do her best to share with you answers. Next is Peachy Designs Co. This is, I'm going to say Peach. I don't know her first name, couldn't find it. I've been crocheting for longer than I can remember, but recently decided to start making some videos of her own patterns. She does have some very nice patterns. Then there is Heckle Pear. This is Pernille. She is from Oslo, Norway. She does market and crochet videos, so check her out. Then there is SJ Crochet. This is Galena. She does crochet, DIY, and sewing on her channel. Next we have Audrey's Crochet Castle. She says, I'm Audrey. Welcome to her channel. She hopes that you will love all of her videos. She tries to make the best quality plushies, and they're made all with love. So check her channel out. And, these ladies have a lot of tips to share with you, so consider watching them. And men, sorry. Getting Hooked Crochet. This is Vanessa. She loves to crochet and wants to bring that knowledge to beginners who are just learning to crochet. Then there is Missy's Crochet Empire. This young lady is German, but she does have a lot of videos that are also in English. If I remember correctly, she has tutorials as well. Then there is Aunt Debbie's Boutique. Now these are kits and patterns that she has in her Etsy store, and these patterns are child friendly, but they're about sewing. So children should always be supervised with sewing. That is true. There are sharp instruments. You never know what can happen when you're sewing. She is a single mom in West Texas with a 30-year-old daughter who has a passion for sewing since she was 10 years old. She has numerous nieces and nephews and has sewn for them since they were born, and she is the heart of her brand, Aunt Debbie's Boutique. She has spent most of her adult life teaching sewing classes to kids and adults. This channel is dedicated to passing these patterns and skills to a larger audience in a much more user-friendly format. You can watch these videos at your convenience, rather having to choose between going to your sewing class or your kids' soccer class. And our last channel is Live and Laugh with Linda. This is Linda, and she loves to laugh, she loves life, and she is a mature woman, which is a nice way to say she's old. Aren't we all? Who has always been too big for the room. Seriously, I have a passion for life, and I do not do anything a little bit. It's all or nothing with me, and that goes for everything about me. She's been married for 50 years with 3 children, 4 grandchildren, and has proudly earned the name Crazy Grammy. She has a lifetime of experiences and stories to share about the ups and downs, in and outs of her lives these past 69 years and counting. How she has survived life and is still standing. Her channel is all about her stuff: homemaking, mobile home living, decor, prayer, music, cooking, cleaning, wherever we decide to go. And I promise you, we will share some laughter along the way. Come on and join me. It's going to be fun. A joyful heart does good like a medicine. That comes from Proverbs 17, verse 22. Verse 22. I hope you will give these channels a look-see. And remember, it's free to join these channels, to subscribe to them. People appreciate when you subscribe to their channels. I know I do. I appreciate it greatly. Now, I am also going to give a little advice to a lot of these channels. I know that I've given you a shout out, and I'm glad to give you shout outs. It's important that you introduce yourself somewhere to your audience. Too many times, many of us want to know your name so that we can consider you a friend. When we subscribe to your channels, we want to call you our friends. And not being able to find a name can be sort of frustrating. You can see how it upsets me that I don't have a name to give. I am one of those people that I think everyone has and deserves the right to be called by their name. That's just how I've been my entire life, and my kids will attest to that. I have never given my children nicknames. Other people have. I call my children by their first name. So, it would be nice if you could at least give us your first name so that we know you, know a little bit about you. That just gives us a little bit more security in knowing that you are going to be around for us to continue to follow and see on a daily basis. All right, guys, that's it. I know that came across as kind of snappish and motherly, but please give your names out when you have your channels. And I know I was bad about it, not filling in the about section, and I do apologize for that. I've been on YouTube I went looking for about 5-6 years, and it took me 5 years to get to putting an about my channel video out there. So don't do like I did. Do one short one, just introduce yourself, tell us a little bit about your channel, and yeah, that's it. All right, guys, see you guys soon. As always, be kind to one another, love one another, get out there and see this big, beautiful world we live in, and get in touch with God or your higher power. See you guys soon. Bye.